Here's what you missed on Phathead and Cande in the morning. Weekdays 6 to 10 a.m. on My Country 96.1.
My Country 96.1, Phathead, Cande Roth. My coffee is way across the room, Cande.
You want to run and get it?
No, I had to make, usually it's iced coffee. I was out of iced coffee, so I made hot coffee this morning, and instead of putting it in a glass that would fit in my little cup holder next to me, it has to be on a counter, which is a good, it's social distance. It's about a good 10 feet away from me. So,
You're social distancing with your coffee this morning?
Yeah, not by choice. But
get it. Stand up and go get your coffee.
No. I just wanted to complain to show how rough my life is.
So, I'm really sick of people. I'm watching Jersey for Jersey last night, and Brian's freaking out about these artists performing. Do they give money? I'm like, you know what? Good night. I'm going to the other room. I'm so sick of everyone.
So let me get this straight. First of all, yes, I'm joking. The coffee. I'm not joking that I can't reach my coffee because I got my headphones in and it's 10 feet away. But I am joking about how it's affecting my life. I'll tell you, the healthcare workers and teachers and everyone else, all the frontline workers, they have something to complain about. But what you went to bed because Brian was complaining about a TV show? Is this what I'm hearing?
Yeah, I was watching Jersey for Jersey. Yeah. And he was going off about how Bruce Springsteen and John Bon Jovi and Whoopi Goldberg and all the people on the show, all they do is perform. They don't give any money to the cause. And I'm like, good night. See you later. Sayonara. Yeah.
How does he know that they don't give?
He was asking the phone, how much money did John Bon Jovi give to the... I'm like, you know what? Goodbye.
Tell you that Brian, he sounds like just a fun guy, huh?
Well, most times, but boy, he got on my nerves last night. I'm thinking, wow, not see him for 24 hours? Maybe.
Unbelievable.
Yeah.
You should try what Dana and I did the other day. 19 hours.
I'm telling you, see what I mean?
We almost set a record. All right, I got to tell you about this Zoom. So Abigail, she's in 4th grade. She does Zoom classes every day. Her teacher has the whole class on at 10 a.m. They're on for an hour and a half to 2 hours. They do math. They do social studies. They do, right, all this stuff, and it's going well, and they're learning, and she's a great teacher. And then yesterday, this was so awesome. At 11:30, she had them log out and log into a different Zoom, and they Zoomed with a class in Tel Aviv, Israel.
Okay, this is fantastic. Wow.
It was so cool. It was so cool, Cande. So I told Abigail, I said, I want to sit in on this Zoom. And, of course, the teacher is like, yeah, and, everyone's welcome. So I'm watching this teacher in Tel Aviv ask questions of our students, and then our teacher asking questions of their students, and they were all very interested in, what you eat and where you live and what the weather is like. And
I love it. How's the weather in Tel Aviv, by the way?
Well, it was interesting because she said just north of Tel Aviv, towards the north side of the country, there are these mountains that occasionally during certain times of the year will bring snow. Because someone here said, is there ever snow in Israel? And she said, and the teacher said, yes, there's to the north part of the country on the border of Lebanon, sometimes we do get snow. I didn't know that.
Evan was there several years ago already. I think he went in January, and it snowed in Jerusalem. We have a beautiful picture of him with the snow.
Oh, that's pretty cool.
Yeah, it was pretty rare, but it did snow in Jerusalem.
And she was teaching everyone about the different, holy sites for all religions, for the whole, Christianity and Judaism. And she was, a lot of the kids were asking about war. It was very interesting on both sides. They were saying, how often are you involved in war? And there was some military talk. So, of course, Cande, I couldn't control myself, right?
You're not part of the class. Oh, my goodness.
I raised my hand like a good student. Oh,
dear.
And I said, no, I think I was good. I raised my hand and I said, first, I want to say that when I was 15, back in 1988, my family and I were in Israel for 2 weeks. It was an incredible trip. I still remember it. You have a beautiful country.
We're not going to the Dead Sea, are we?
I didn't tell her the Dead Sea story.
Oh, thank heaven.
Real quick, though, I will tell our listeners, quick version.
No.
I had a couple of cuts and bruises in certain spots after after being sick for a while, I had some raw things going on, and I went I went into the Dead Sea and almost jumped out of my skin. The pain was immense. But anyway, because it's filled with salt, and if you don't know the story, I'll embellish another day.
No, please don't.
But the thing I said, which I thought the kids found interesting, was when you turn 18 in Israel, both men and women must join the military, and I think it's a minimum of either 2 or 3 years.
Yes, that's true. Man, woman, everybody.
Yeah, they go straight to the military. So
yes.
I mean, it was great. So I implore teachers to do stuff like this. It was really educational, I thought.
Yeah, that's wonderful. I'm so happy to hear that. Wow.
Yeah. I'd love to see more Zooms from different countries. Let's Zoom a class in Italy. Let's Zoom a class in wherever. Go ahead.
Zoom.
Phathead and Cande in the morning, weekdays 6 to 10 a.m. on My Country 96.1.